Hi, I'd like to do a comparison between two Greenworks chainsaw models and also show off some features. So there's the 40 volt 2312 and the 80 volt GCS 8420. So first, just a close-up view of the 80 volt model, turning to the side here. It's got a nice grip handle. It's made out of metal and also coated for an easy grip. For the 40 volt model, it's got a lot of the same features, by the way, between these. I just want to show off some of the differences. So here's just a look at it here. They both have guards for the chain there. They both have battery compartments in the back end, which are very easy to get to. On the bottom surface, both are flat. I love this feature of it. It makes them very stable if you set them down on the ground. I have a Black & Decker, which isn't this way, and it was always toppling over. So, and they both have safety buttons for the triggers, so you can't pull them unless you depress that, which is a nice feature. Both have oil reservoirs and caps there on the side. Keeps it away from the battery compartment. So be sure to use a good bar and chain oil with them. So let me set these back up right. Show off some other features here. They both have a chain brake on them, so that guard there in the front, if it kicks back, it'll push forward and then it will stop. And I'll show you that in action a little bit later. And to adjust the blade tension on the 80 volt, you need a screwdriver, but on the 40 volt, it's a lot more user-friendly. It's just a plastic dial that you twist. It's much easier to do on the 40 volt, in my opinion. That's one of the pluses that I like about it versus the 80 volt. Now just a quick look at the batteries. So the 40 volt and 80 volt are different sizes. The 80 volt one looks to have more venting in it for airflow. But you can, here's just a comparison of the sizes. They're not dramatically different, but the 80 volts definitely wider. But overall, they're about the same weight, so it's not significantly heavier. They both have indicators for how much battery charge you have. So the 40 volt one has 4 indicator lights. It is a little bit more difficult to press that button than on the 80 volt one that has a button that stands out. It has 3 lights. It is a lot easier to push. The charger for the 80 volt has a fan in it. It has noticeable air noise when it's running versus the 40 volt, which is silent. So just something to think about when you're placing it. So putting them into the chainsaws is very easy. They just slide into place once you get them aligned properly. Just push in and click in. Very easy. Both of them are exactly the same way. So I like that aspect quite a bit. So now I'm just going to take the chain guard off of the 80 volt, do the same with the 40 volt in a second, and show you the operation of it. So both of these are similar in how they operate. You just push a button, turn it on, then it's good to go. If that chain brake pushes forward, it won't operate. So here it is, the blade's turning, and if you push it forward, it'll beep to let you know it's there, so it's not going to operate, and then you just turn it off. I wish I would have been running that when I pushed the brake forward, but I'm going to do that on the 40 volt here to show you how it operates. They operate identical to each other in this fashion. So again, you just push the button, turn it on, and then it's ready to go. So get the blade turning, and then while it's going, if that chain brake goes forward, it's going to shut it off, and it will not operate until you push it back yourself. So I really like that safety feature on both of these. And then you push it to turn it off. So again, just push on, push off. When you're done to recharge the batteries, they pop right out. Very easy operation. Overall, I like both of them. But like I mentioned in the written part, I think the 40 volt's better for most people. So just a look at the storage bag. So the 40 volt also comes with a storage bag that the 80 volt does not. I think it's a nice bag. It fits to the chainsaw very nicely. It's got that protrusion out there for the blade. It's got a nice handle. It's nice and sturdy. I just really like it. I think it's a nice addition. You can also take that cover off the blade with some Velcro. Well, that's the end. Thank you very much for watching.